Hello everyone! Welcome back to mixer.com/RemyGames. My name is Steven Riley, the one, the only, joined this week by artiste, it's French for artist extraordinaire,
Wow.
A.A. Ron. Aaron, thank you so much for joining. That was a Key and Peele joke for everyone who watched.
For
Did you ever
for
watch
everyone
Key and
that, oh man, I love King.
Peele? I love Key and Peele. Bring it back. This week, we're going to try a speedrun, but instead of me speedrunning for like the fourth time, we're going to get you to do it.
Yeah,
How many times have you beaten Bring to Light?
That's a tough question. From start to finish, probably at least 10.
That's stupid. That's stupid.
I mean, I did a lot of testing.
You did like little segments, right?
Yeah. If you combined all of the different points of the game that I did testing for and added them all up, plus the times that I played from start to finish, it was probably close to maybe 20 to 30 times I beat the game.
How many hours of your life have been spent in this video game?
Well,
Also scoot over a bit.
almost a full year.
A full year.
Just working in the video game itself. I think I have 13 hours logged on Steam.
Yikes.
But early testing, a lot of that was done not on a Steam build.
Gotcha.
So
Safe to say a lot.
yeah,
So my speedrun time last week, an hour 29. I stumbled on a couple puzzles.
that's respectable.
Thank you. That's down from my second attempt was 2 hours 7 minutes.
Yeah, no, you improved a lot on that second run.
You start hitting that point where it like plateaus. You're like making jumps, and then it's like little tweaks to change it.
Yeah, I'm not. I was confident that I could beat your original time. I'm not confident that I can beat your hour and 29 minutes.
I think you'll hit a couple puzzles that you haven't seen for a while, and that's what'll mess you up. Maybe. What do you think? No.
No.
Okay. What do you think will be the sticking point then?
The sticking point will be I don't think that I'll try either of the puzzle skips. I'm not very good at them.
Okay.
And so they're not worth it for me.
Okay.
So that might be the tough points, is getting to that first puzzle in the end of the game. That's always
The four
that's
pressure
always
pad
kind of a
one.
tough one.
Mm.
I know the basic pattern, but there's a lot of time lost just running back and forth and checking them.
Pressing a pad, checking if it's open, running back.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's tough.
Now remind everyone what your role on the project was.
I was a general artist. I started on as a concept artist contract, so I did all the concept art for the game in the early days, and then I was brought on to be a 3D generalist. I did a lot of the prop modeling for a couple of the props. I did most of the lighting in the game, which ended up being kind of one of my full-time roles towards the end of development, was lighting and post-processing.
Gotcha.
I also did all the UI for the game.
We're gonna close our door just so we don't disturb our neighbors.
Talk close to the mic.
Yeah.
Apparently I'm not loud enough. I don't talk very loud, I guess. So I'm gonna be louder now.
Okay. I'm gonna put this down closer to you because I think I'm louder than you. Got new
Yeah.
haircuts. I'm super self-conscious. But
Oh,
we're working on
me
it.
too. Except I'm
Always
I'm
self-conscious.
feeling pretty emo today, It's
Emo.
whatever.
Oh man. All right, we're gonna hop over to. Nope. Well, there's the title, and this is my little stream setup here.
It's pretty tight.
So I've been doing it where I end. These are called splits.
Mm-hmm.
I end as soon as you hit the loading screen for the next section. Okay.
Okay.
And I'll take care of all that.
Good. I don't want to have to worry about that.
But as soon as you hit new game, we'll start.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Steven, Aaron, Remy Games, Mixer, speedrunning.
Pro tip: you always
BTL.
turn the brightness
Crank
all
the
the way up.
brightness, always.
All
Hold
right.
on. When you're ready.
On 3.
On 3. 1,
1,
2,
2,
3. We are live. The most time loading is in between levels, so
Yeah.
there's just
Although
some seconds you can't get back.
Although you lose a lot of time in this first part, too. You sure you didn't? You got like 5 things running on this computer to slow me down?
No, just OBS and Chrome.
This is excessively long amount of time.
This is Xbox. Is it a little faster on PC?
Yeah, yes it is. Especially if you have a solid state. But that's, that's just gonna be,
That's just video.
that's just video game. Project Scarlet's got a solid state.
Beautiful. Just doesn't have a price or release date or any exclusives I care about. But other than that,
Wait, you don't care about Halo Infinite?
I don't know, man. I like Halo as a kid, but I think at this point, also if I'm talking to you, I might be distracting. But
No.
I want to see something interesting in Halo.
This might be.
There's only so many times Chief can walk up and say something in a deep voice before I really
This might be formula breaking.
Now what is the strategy you're doing here? I didn't do this during mine.
It's not really working that well. I wonder if it got nerfed.
Do you move faster in the air?
Yeah, I don't think it's working at all. Man, it's so slow. So the idea is that when you're in the air, you regain sprint and you maintain momentum. So you can sprint indefinitely if you alternate.
Like the infamous horse whistle sprint in Breath of the Wild.
Yes.
I mastered that. Took me a while. Ooh, that was fun.
Yeah, so this isn't going very well.
Hey, that was cool.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Uh-oh. Crouch. There you go. Don't worry about it. We're making progress.
that wasn't good. So you can do that.
You can get head stuck in the door. It's like that vine of the kid who jumps and smacks his head off the door. You see that one? And they sync it up to music. That's what we did. It was for comedic effect.
Watching kids get hurt, I could do it all day.
Wow, someone's gonna clip that, and that's gonna ruin a job prospect for you someday.
No, that's a reference to a show called Letterkenny.
I love Letterkenny.
Yeah. So the line maybe we shouldn't because we're like kid friendly
We're
here.
teen.
Or
We're T
we're
plus right
teen.
now because the
Okay,
game is T plus,
Letterkenny super not rated teen.
No, I do
so-
enjoy Letterkenny though.
Yeah, it's great. But that's a reference to Wayne in Letterkenny talking about how he enjoys watching videos of kids falling off bikes.
Mm. They have a TV show now on Crave, I think.
Yeah.
Or
it's
Hulu?
been-
Crave?
It's on Crave
Crave?
and Hulu.
Hulu is only in the States, so I think.
Correct. Unless you have a proxy.
But we don't have those. We make sure we achieve all our viewing needs through totally legitimate methods.
Welcome to Canada.
Don't pirate your games, people.
Well, don't pirate your games.
Unless you're playing Sea of Thieves, then be a pirate in the game you paid for.
Ooh.
I saw a joke after Keanu Reeves on the Xbox stage. It was like, I can't wait for the next Keanu Reeves game, Sea of Reeves. And that might be my favorite joke from the past week.
That's a pretty lame joke, Steve.
It's good. It's a good joke. Don't be hating.
Oh, I'm not. There's no hate here.
Don't hate.
I'm just mean because I'm speedrunning.
Educate. He's a mean speedrunner.
Yeah. I get saucy when I speedrun.
I get saucy.
The filter just turns off
I eat
because I'm
wings.
trying to focus, and so I just start saying mean things.
Whatever helps you achieve the flow.
It's not gonna help me at all.
You're already doing this section faster than me. I think mine was 21 minutes to get to the bottom. So
It's not gonna take that long.
you're gonna cut off like probably 15 minutes from my time. Crouch through here. Yeah. Pro strats.
I don't see there's some weird stickiness with crouching. I don't know if it saves you much time. Okay.
Okay, that was cool. I've never done that.
You can actually break things by trying to do some of the scripted stuff too fast.
Well, hopefully that doesn't happen mid-run.
Ooh. This isn't any percent, yeah?
Yeah, this is any percent.
Oh, thank God.
I don't want to try and edit it, but we are doing any percent.
That doesn't matter. I don't think the 5 people who care about that are gonna care.
throw it in just in case. There we go. It didn't mess it up, so we're good.
Yeah, so there's a couple things where you can go way faster by sprinting and jumping downstairs, and then you kind of slide like a baller. You can also, I should point out, pretty sure you used to be able to just run through that fire. I don't think you can anymore. I think there's an actual collision blocker there. But I'll show you another place where you can run through the fire.
I know there's a couple sections once you get to the shrines where I run through the mist and just take the damage.
Yeah. The last part on the laser spaghetti room, where you're supposed to redirect the laser around the corner into the into that tunnel, and you just cruise right through it, because who cares about damage?
I feel like you're gonna hit under 10 here.
I might. That would be a coup.
Be already half my time, so.
So, this one.
Oh man, you can do it.
Yeah.
Hey, pop achievements here. Alright, that's a cool skip. I didn't know that one.
Yeah, it saves you quite a bit of time actually, because with the normal walking speed, really what's most important in speedrunning this game is to just eliminate how much back and forth you have to do. The less walking that you have to worry about, the less places you have to go, the faster your game time's going to be.
Okay.
Because somebody on the dev team thought it would be a good idea if you don't move very fast. I don't know who that was.
Who was it?
I don't know, actually. You could probably blame Sam or Curtis, because it was one of them. With the jump sprint strat, though, something you've got to be careful of is jumping through the doors, which you already kind of saw. But you can get stuck in the tops of them.
Crank it. Soldier boy, I want it. Oh, watch me crank that much shit. Oh.
You should time it. You're not timing it.
I am. It's on the thing.
No, I don't see it.
On the right side.
You finished the first level though, right?
No, you didn't.
No. Or, yeah, I did.
This is the repair yard?
Yes, it is.
God.
Oh, you fucked up my time already.
I did.
Oh, I mean, you
Messed up.
fudged up the
It was around like 750s.
Okay, I'll fix that quick.
I think it was 6 something.
Nah.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't know how to fix that. I'm bad at this, everyone. Sorry.
Are you even timing my current time? Have you messed it all up? Should I start over?
I mean, you can, but
Oh, your total time is fine.
That's true, the total time is fine. As long as the total time's fine, I guess it's not a big deal. Although anybody who tries to do this in the future might be confused. This part screws you up every time
what?
because you can't go any faster in here.
Oh, I guess, yeah, that makes sense.
And jumping messes it up a lot. So this is one of those parts where all you can do is memorize the turns, or not, apparently. And you really can't do any better than that.
Your light's already full.
I'm just full of light, man.
You're bringing it with you.
I do bring it with me. How's your day been, Steven?
It was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on, man.
Yeah. And yours?
Oh, you know, pretty standard stuff here at Red Meat Games.
Wait, I think I can pull up my old one and I'll put it in so that.
See, you haven't even cleared the first level yet, have you?
In my time?
Yeah.
Here, I'll just pull mine up quick. And just put them in.
Oh, fuck you, door. I mean, Steven, if you're
Yeah?
gonna have me on this stream, I'm gonna swear a lot.
I mean,
It's not gonna be intentional or anything, but you know, it just happens.
I beat the the cave in 40 seconds, so see if you can beat that.
I think I can, because you can jump all the way down from the top.
What you been listening to lately?
Listening to a lot of like synthwave and dark synth and stuff like that. Like 80s future mix sort of stuff. That's been a big. It's probably because of the projects I've been working on, and just because that kind of stuff has started making like a big comeback. You know, with all the kind of retro 80s fusion hype sort of, you know, cyberpunk crap like that. But I tend to prefer listening to, like, when I'm just like out and about, I like listening to like more metal and punk and, you know, rock and stuff like that. When I'm working, I tend to I prefer listening to like electronic music, especially stuff without words. Helps you focus. Something with like a high beats per minute. Drum and bass is great for that. You know, keep the blood pumping and kind of like focus on your work. It's really easy to zone out.
I think I figured it out. So you beat the first area 50 seconds faster than me. I'm trying to figure it out though.
50 seconds faster than you.
Hey, Tyler's in the chat. Thank you for joining us, Tyler. Yes, I picked Sun, or what's it called?
Oh yeah, the Hotline Miami soundtrack is pretty mint. Let me tell you, I love that.
Oh, I think
It's my jam.
I thought you meant for like the loading stream song, because on my personal one I do a Hotline Miami song, but just in general, it's some bangers.
It's a great soundtrack.
Just like Guardians of the Galaxy, it's got amazing music because they didn't make it. They paid a bunch of other people to use their songs.
Not Hotline Miami.
Yeah, it's a bunch of EDM artists in Europe.
Yeah, but they all made the music for the game.
I'm pretty sure they got it just like Moon and all
Mhm.
them.
No, because Carpenter Brute did a bunch of the songs for Hotline Miami, and I'm pretty sure he made them for Hotline Miami. I'm not sure though.
I think he got them, or they, because it's a bunch of different artists' music for
That's
the
almost
levels.
that's almost impressive though, because the general theme and like style of the music is all very consistently like on point.
Mhm. Let's see what fandom has to say. The Hotline Miami series, Hotline Miami 1 contains songs from various artists. Hotline Miami 1 has 22 songs. And let's see. Yeah, like every song on that album is like or that soundtrack's like a different artist. Except for Moon did 4.
I knew that it was a bunch of different people, but I thought that they made it for the game as opposed to like them being just songs that existed already. I could be wrong though. I don't know. All I know is the soundtrack is on point, and it's a very good listen.
Was the Hotline Miami music made for the game? Alright, so Denton, the developer, found existing songs they liked from artists and asked to use them in the game.
Oh, okay. You know, that's kind of smart though. If you've got a theme like that, and you can find enough music that works, and then get it cheaply enough.
4 songs on Hotline Miami 1's 22-song soundtrack were made for the game.
Okay.
Hotline by Jasper Byrne makes sense. Miami by Jasper Byrne makes sense. Knock Knock and Flatline by Scattle were made for the game.
Gotcha.
But everything else was just popular music that they took.
Well, took makes it sound like
Paid for.
right.
Money changed hands, and that's what's important.
That is important. But, you know, with a small indie dev like that, having to worry about music is a huge pain.
The game that made Devolver big. Which is funny, because Denton, after Hotline Miami 2, hasn't really done anything.
They probably
Maybe you don't need to.
Yeah, they probably don't need to.
They're all millionaires now.
I doubt that. I mean, the game did well, but I don't know how.
Oh, if you look at Steam Spy, assuming the Devolver split was like 15 as per norm, they... Oh no. They all at least got...
This is the worst thing that could happen. It's a major slowdown. This is a random chance for this guy to spawn.
Really?
Yeah.
I know there's a random chance in the temple that the big guy shows up.
I probably could have run past him, but it's usually a really bad idea. It's a very risky move to do that.
Tyler says, check out the Rock Paper Shotgun article about it. It goes into more depth about the creative process for the Hotline Miami soundtrack, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah,
So we could check that out.
it's definitely worth a read, I'm sure.
I love Rock Paper Shotgun.
Yeah.
Favorite online games publication. They only cover PC games, but whatever.
Some of their
Oh, oh.
stuff is pretty good. Some of it I found kind of meh.
But the important thing is they made their goal to pay freelancers more than... Because it's a bunch of frustrated freelancers who got together and made it, and they decided that like anytime they commissioned pieces, they would pay more than the industry standard.
Oh, which is a great thing to do anyhow. It's more, man, lately games journalism in general and everyone involved with it has kind of been on my shit list. I mean,
Games journalism, in quotes.
Yeah, very much in quotes.
All right, here we go. Coming up to a split. Boom. 2023 to get to this cave. We're flying. You're gonna do this a lot quicker than me, assuming the puzzles don't give you any trouble.
That's 40 minutes to do the rest of the game though, Steven.
You want to get it done in under an hour?
I'd like to get it done in an hour.
Do this hop here.
Oh no. I didn't make it. Shit.
Now this was gonna be another level, right?
Yeah, it was gonna be big.
You did that. And
Not faster than you. Or maybe about the same time as you.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, the cave was gonna be like a whole nother level, and
Got cut.
yeah, it got cut.
It happens. Oh, for this one, I don't know if I remember it. I think it was like first, third, first, from what I remember. Or no, just all of them. Whoa. So you just
Get
go
on
up
my
and
level,
down?
Steven.
Oh, I'm trying. I'm learning some things today. Elfie the Sexiest says, is that a speed rub? Asterisk, next line, speed run.
It might be a speed rub.
No
We have
one,
yet to find
nothing
out.
is being rubbed today. It's not a speed rub, it's a speed run. Elfie the Sexiest. Elfie the Sexiest implies there's an Elfie the Sexy less.
Like other
Yeah.
Elfies that might be less
sexy than Elfie
Yeah.
the Sexiest.
You know, there probably is though.
There's
I-
many elves, if my childhood was true. So,
You had a lot of elves in your childhood?
no, just, like the Santa's not real joke. And
Oh.
oh,
Wait, Santa's not real?
no, it's a joke. He's real.
Oh.
But people like to pretend he's not.
Oh, thank
to
God.
mess with kids.
Man, Okay.
Uh-oh, we're getting friends meeting in the chat. All right. Shout out to all the real G's. Been there since the beginning. Started at the bottom.
Now we're somewhere else.
Now
Less
we're-
at the bottom?
Now we're in the Lost City.
Now we're at the Lost City. How
Yeah.
fast did you do the Lost City?
Hold on, let me check.
You know, it's funny because I'm not picking up any of the collectibles and stuff. I keep getting this awful nagging feeling like I've missed something and I'm not going to be able to progress farther along. And then I realize that it doesn't matter.
Damn. That's intense.
Yeah, that nothing matters. Welcome to Speedrunning with Aaron. You're going to get a existential crisis. We're going to start dipping into some themes of nihilism.
I don't think I like that.
No, I'm not actually going to do that. This is already a depressing enough game. I don't want to make it too depressing.
I think. Hold on a sec. I messed up all these things. at
Hey,
the
did
bottom
you
here.
do my city? Or not?
What city?
You're supposed
Oh,
Yo,
crap. I'm bad at this.
Yeah, you are.
But the total
I'm,
times.
I'm never letting you manage my speedrun again, man.
I was trying to make this thing look good down here. Hold on.
What are we going to do with you, Steven?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hold on a sec. I gotta make this look good down here. Oh, it's my friend Paris. Paris just changed his handle. Pants the trash bag. Is that because of that pair of gym shorts we found in that garbage can one night? Waiting. And then we took a picture. Or I took a picture and tweeted it at him. I don't know if that's why though. Hold up. Bump, 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 bump.
Do you want to just be my hype man for the whole rest of this?
Everyone spam hype zone in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Can someone look below our stream and tell me if this looks good? I can't tell.
The answer is no.
Aw, I tried so hard on it though.
Did you get so far?
And in the end,
Did it even matter?
I tried so hard. I got so far. Oh, you're getting to puzzles now.
I've been at puzzles.
Wow, you're flying.
Dude,
Jeez.
I'm telling you, you have no idea.
Holy cannoli. I'm gonna have to figure out how XSplit works so I can get the my time versus yours, and because I got the first one to work, but I couldn't get the next one to work. Oh well. C'est la vie.
Mm-hmm. That's what we say here.
That's a French thing, actually. I think.
Yeah, but Reed says it all the time.
C'est la vie.
Yeah, because you kind of got to have that attitude in indie dev.
Oh, it's true. Games are hard.
Games are hard.
I actually have the one puzzle written down, so you don't have to look at all the. Do you remember it?
Which one?
Where the 4 dials and you rotate them?
Yeah, it's 7-5. It's 7253.
Don't tell them.
Oh no.
8 3
You know-
7 3.
8-3.
8 3 7 3.
That's not good. Oh no. We're choking, Steven. We're choking.
It's alright. You're still way ahead of mine. So
What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Oh, we're actually playing at a disadvantage because we don't have the sound on.
I can turn the sound up a bit.
No, we don't need to hear that. Reed's over there like,
There you go. Got a little sound. Oh, you gonna try the skip for this one or no?
no, probably not. I'll do it the legit way. It'll be the first time anybody's ever completed this puzzle legitimately in like an age.
I mean, I had to do it last time.
Oh, did you? No, didn't you? You still did the
Oh, I
skip.
still did it. It just probably wasn't as much. It wasn't any more efficient because I messed it up the first time.
Yeah, this is the real problem, is any time that I gain by... Oh no, what is going on?
Wait,
What?
what? What'd you do?
Oh, that's right. Man, this is so dumb. I blame Curtis. This
I
is
blame
his-
Curtis for most things.
This is his
though, so-
favorite puzzle. I think it's stupid.
Oh wow,
Oh wow. Just say.
tensions. Oh, I just got a haircut. And I don't like it. You know. You know that new haircut? I'm trying. There's like a big V on the one side. That's weird.
Oh
You know what I'm saying?
no.
Yeah.
That's because you're getting old.
I'm getting bald.
It's called receding hairline, Steven.
Thanks, Dad.
No problem.
You're not
son.
my dad. I was thanking my dad for the genetic disposition
Oh,
that gave me a
okay.
receding hairline.
Don't you know dad jokes are in?
So are dad
they're
bods.
they're in vogue. All things dad related are currently like up for play right now.
Dad bods, dad jokes. Yesterday was Father's Day. It's Prime Dad Day.
Oh, prime daddy day.
Nope, just dads.
Nope. See there's where it's
Actually, I'm gonna go with fathers from now. You can't even use the word dad. So.
that's probably smart. Okay, come on.
You gotta stand to the right of it because it's so finicky. And his like, oh, it would boom.
So I have a long-standing theory that if you know how to do this right, you could bounce it without ever having to put it in. Like without having to do this part.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not going to keep it. Because I don't think that it actually speeds up anything. It's fun to do, but
Pants the Trash Bag says dabs joke, like dad joke, but with dabbing.
that's also in vogue. Dabbing, I heard, is what the cool kids do now. I can't do that because I'm in the middle of a speed run. I'm busy, Steven.
Wait for a loading screen.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Dabs on loading. Dabs on load?
I'm down.
don't know. It's not looking good for me, man.
What do you mean? You're doing way.
We're only
way
one
better.
shrine down, and we're only at 30 minutes. We're halfway through, but we're not.
If you can beat this in roughly an hour, we'll play some guacamole after.
Oh, I don't have time. Whatever time I'm sitting here with you, I've got to make up after.
Okay. Well, to fill the time
And I don't want to
after-
stay till 1 o'clock in the morning.
No, don't do that. To make up time after, I will play some guacamole to hit that 2-hour mark.
Is that what you got to hit? 2 hours?
I'm trying to do 2 hours every Monday and Thursday,
I guess.
so we can hit that deadline.
Somebody was a jerk and didn't position this properly. You getting sick of watching me jump? Yeah.
I'm getting so getting sick of this game. I've seen a lot of this game, and
Heard that. So this puzzle right here
Mhm.
is why you would keep the mirror.
you can cheese it.
Yeah. You can cheese it through this thing if you keep the mirror. If you don't, I think you've got to... Oh no, you still got to do that. I remember how hard you guys struggled with this puzzle.
Oh yeah, I took a long time with this one.
It was painful to watch.
Oh, you're flying though.
Yeah, it's because Steven, the number of times that a lot of us here at Red Meat have had to do these puzzles over and over and over, I'll never be able to forget how to do them.
Dang.
Yeah. You got to carry that weight.
Boy, you gotta carry that weight. Carry that weight.
Oh no.
A long time.
That's the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
Boy, you gotta carry that weight. It's the Beatles.
Yeah. I hate the Beatles, man.
That's fair. Not for everyone.
Unpopular opinion. They ain't my jam.
What about the Wings?
No.
No?
Really, any music from like that time period?
But the Wings was the 70s. Or 80s?
Well, still before my time.
Hey chat, anyone like the Beatles? Well, I know people like the Beatles, but does anyone in our chat like the Beatles? I don't remember. What do you think of the Beatles, Tyler?
Oh no, man, I'm screwing up left and right, Steven.
It's hard to stream and speedrun because you're distracted. I've been there.
Oh, I'm not distracted. I'm not paying attention to anybody.
Nice. Beatles aren't his thing. A-N-G. What about Wings? Live and Let Die? Benny and the Jet? Nope, that's... Wait, did Paul McCartney do a cover of Benny and the Jets? This one's easy.
Yeah, we'll make up time here.
Live and Let Die. Maybe I'm Amazed. Nah, Wings was Paul McCartney's band
Oh, actually,
after the Beatles for a bit.
we're gonna do it the fast way.
Have you seen that Vine of like the truck coming around the corner about to hit a snowman? It's like Live and Let Die and then the guitar strum.
No.
That's the Wings. Not the Wings, just Wings, I think.
Okay.
Check out the album Wingspan for all the jams. Nice. If anyone in chat has a question for a general artist on a 3D video game, feel free to sauce it up. like a sick pass in a game of hockey, you know, where the puck is a question, and you are the person passing the puck to. You feel?
Yeah, what's that called?
Passing.
No, like, something dangles.
Dangle snipe silly boys.
There you
Dirty
go.
dangles boys.
Dirty dangles, boys.
Stouffer, ripper you bud.
Oh yeah, bud.
Oh yeah, bud.
Oh, Ferda.
There are people in my high school who unironically sounded like that.
I bet.
My high school is
You-
so hip.
I mean, you grew up in, what, Ontario, right?
Yeah.
It's
It's not even that rural. Like, by the time I left, it was like 20,000 people.
yeah, but you might as well be in Letterkenny.
Yeah. Letterkenny is 5,000 people. You remember from the,
Yeah.
the opening. But
Yeah, but it's based on Listowel, Ontario.
I think I've been there.
You probably have.
Probably.
You're probably not that far from
Blink and
Listowel.
then it's gone. Oh. Unlike these two suburbanites.
Are you sure the load times aren't screwing me? It's gonna be.
Same as
it's
me.
gonna. I'm gonna be sweating to make it to.
It feels like the same as when I did it, so.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get much faster than you. I kind of screwed
Maybe you
up.
have a whole hour.
Oh yeah, but it's not gonna happen.
Hey, Pants the Trash Bag. Favorite chicken wing flavor? Go. All right,
If
so
you don't
it's
say buffalo,
first one there. Second one there you go. Beauty.
I
You didn't even need
I
me.
can say numbers, but I just have it memorized.
Can you cross before it's?
Do not. It's a bad idea.
Okay.
There's a. You can cross as soon as the first section of bridge actually forms, but
Okay.
before that, because the collision for the bridge is all attached to that first section.
Hmm.
But if you try and cross before that, you'll super get screwed up.
All right, so we got number one: Thai garlic parm, regular garlic parm.
You guys don't.
That's very specific.
You're not that far from Buffalo.
like,
Buffalo.
like the city.
Yeah, Buffalo garlic parm. That's the best chicken wing flavor.
Oh, mine's
Anybody can fight me on
honey
that.
garlic. It's
No.
timeless.
No.
It's timeless.
No, honey garlic is
Wow, we have some
foul.
calls of dissent from our programmer Mert in the back there. I called him Merc,
Mert.
for like a week, like
Mert, what do you-
mercenary. but-
yeah, he is a merc. Mert, what's your favorite wing flavor?
And buffalo, 3 honey garlic, 4 buffalo, 5 medium.
See, like, I usually like dry rubs.
Salt and pepper
okay.
dry rub.
No,
Oh.
like Caribbean jerk or something.
Yeah, okay. That
Really good jerk chicken place downtown Halifax I went to. It's like on the second floor of like one of the buildings on by Park Lane. Can you do this like before they appear? Can you sprint?
I mean, I
also
can,
like ketchup
but
and mayo.
Ketchup and mayo. Who are you?
yeah.
The dry rubs, man, they go good.
He said ketchup and mayo for a wing sauce,
In
which
addition to dry rubs.
A isn't a wing sauce. Those are 2 condiments put together.
It's 2 bad condiments put together.
Whoa,
wow.
whoa. Okay,
Oh,
first of
wow.
all,
Yeah.
a lot to unpack here. First of all,
Fight me.
mayo's great, and it's better on fries than ketchup. That's an unpopular opinion.
What did you say?
Mayonnaise is better on fries than ketchup.
And they go together.
You can do both, but if you were on a desert island and could only take one condiment with you for your
Ooh.
desert island fries, it would have to be mayonnaise.
Okay, if I get fries on a desert island, I think I'm doing all right even without the condiments.
It's like a genie wish thing. You can only take one.
See, I would just take
Hot sauce.
yeah,
Yeah, see,
smart
agreed.
call, hot sauce.
I saw
On a
tweet-
desert island, that's the best choice anyhow.
I saw a tweet the other day. It was like, Genie, you have 3 wishes. Me, I wish my dog could talk. Granted, me to my dog. Hey, buddy, you have 2 wishes. I think that's my favorite one of those like genie situation jokes. If you sprint past this, do you fall?
No.
Okay.
But you also can't outrun it, so it doesn't matter.
Tyler Hallway says Cajun seasoning on mayo with fries to dip is to die
Oh
for.
my god.
What? It's almost like we are speaking the same language, buddy.
Yeah, you have an
guys are
agreement from
you
our
guys
programmer.
are insane.
Okay, I always mess up where the plate is down here.
Okay. Well, it's in the far left corner.
Okay. Left from when you start?
Yes.
Big heart emoji for you, Mert.
Yeah, thanks, man.
I didn't, so, like, for the first week, I called him Merc, because I only heard other people say it, and I wasn't sure, and then I saw it in Slack, and I was like, oh, silly me.
And it made more sense.
But Merc is cool, you know, like, that's what they call Deadpool and stuff, so. Not bad. You got it. During my one stream down here, I got one hit by the freaking
The Shadow Beast,
the big
yeah,
boy.
it's awful.
Feels bad, man.
It does.
Feels so bad.
Yeah, the random chance for him to show up. So, I mean, we're making a game. It's supposed to be scary.
Mm-hmm.
You would think that, like, it would be difficult to work on it because it's scary. But, you know, really what the heck is going on? Okay. Really, get ready to hit it. Now,
Boom.
you know, but really it wasn't scary for us when we were working on it at all. You know, you kind of just know everything and there's no suspense or immersion. But there was 2 times that I actually screamed like a little girl
What was that?
while working on this game. So one of those times was, now I gotta remember. You probably remember where all these are, don't you?
They're usually next to the door, I've noticed. Which
Yeah.
is interesting. Good design, maybe? Question mark? No? Okay.
I don't know. I shouldn't say that.
I think it is.
It was probably intended.
I mean, once you notice, it's bad because then it's easier, but after the fact. Plus, then you're already looking that way, so you know which door opens, but only one door does open each time. I'm just using the numpad on the keyboard to do it. ATM. And also, I can't figure out how to do the splits because I didn't spend enough time with it. Because I want to compare Aaron's time to my time, and I was able to do it for the first one. But yeah, I'm using X split, I think. No, live split. So I'll have to figure that out for future live streams where we speedrun. But for today, I just take the times, and then I can go back through the stream and find the exact timestamps if I need to. Paris, you do speedruns for games for the kids, the charity stream. How come we don't do some live split action? Get that going this year. How much did we raid last year? $250? There's a slight delay.
That's so you can't cheat.
Oh, he did use live split for.
So if I...
Oh, we raised $500 for the kids.
Nice.
Sick Kids Foundation, right? Yeppers.
So I can't remember how many like places there's shadow mist in this trial.
Wait, you don't have to do all of them?
You don't even have to do any of them.
Really?
If you have enough health saved up, you can just run right through it.
Just spot go through it.
Yeah, but you have to be careful because if you try and do if you're too cool, you'll end up hurting yourself.
As you do.
As you do. Okay, let's see if I can get this first try.
Shout out to Games for the Kids, 4 with a number, on Twitch, every year.
Nope.
Students at Wilfrid Laurier Game Design Development raise money for sick kids. Last year I did Uncharted 2 in I didn't even finish. I only had 2 hours. 3 hours? I was close. Paris, what have you been playing lately? I noticed you got a VR headset. Horizon Zero Dawn. Why?
Great game.
It's an okay game.
What?
I couldn't get into it, man. I tried.
You. Hmm. Do you like Breath of the Wild?
Yeah, no, I beat Breath of the Wild twice.
How can you
Fully
like Breath
completed.
of the Wild but not like
It's better.
Horizon Zero Dawn? It's not.
That's my opinion.
It's, you know, it's an opinion.
Breath of the Wild's, I just think, tighter than Horizon. The whole like story in Horizon didn't really do anything for me. So right off the bat, that's a me issue. I understand that.
Sure.
The craft, I just couldn't get into it. I tried. I gave it a good 5-10 hours. Got like 2. You know, you get a trophy every time you beat like a section. I got like 2 or 3 in. I just couldn't do it. Oh yeah, I did. So like the cheesing enemies is really what like.
Yeah, but you can cheese in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, you can sneak up behind somebody and stealth kill them.
No,
Yeah,
you
you
can
can.
cheese them in Breath of the Wild.
Well, once you get high enough, you just spin in a circle and no one can touch you.
Well, yeah, but there's so many sections in Breath of the Wild that I got past by just sitting on a rock and plinking away at them.
I guess.
It's, I don't know. Breath of the Wild was a lot simpler in scope than Horizon was. You know, there's always the possibility too that it's a little bit, you know. I mean, you like Nintendo games quite a bit, right?
Yes.
Right. For somebody like me, I've never played a Legend of Zelda game besides Breath of the Wild.
That's the best one. One of the best ones.
It is a really good game, but I don't have that nostalgia to lean back on where I'm like, I love Zelda. It's just, you know, like, oh, Breath of the Wild's a cool game. I feel like not that Nintendo doesn't make damn good games that are very well polished and just usually fairly tight. But sometimes I think that they, you know, a lot of the appeal of Nintendo games can tend to boil down to like more leaning on nostalgia than some other publishers and franchises.
Oh, absolutely. Splatoon was the most new thing Nintendo had done in like since Wind Waker's art style. We got some opinions in chat. The gameplay in Horizon is as good as you make it. Wish you couldn't cheese the enemies with lure or stealth kill. Tyler says it reuses a lot of the stale open world mechanics without introducing anything new. Hey, there's these big things that run around, and when you climb to the top, you get part of your map. Thank you, every Ubisoft game since 2005.
The difference, at least with those, is that they move.
I guess, but it's the same concept.
Yeah,
As far as an open world trope.
it is. Although it's the same thing in Breath of the Wild.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah, when I saw that in Breath of the Wild, I was pretty disappointed in Nintendo because I was like, I hate these. Everyone else hates these. Why do they still exist? But it's a common thing. I guess what I'm saying is that both of those games are about on par for me, as far as the overall level of quality, the level of polish, the kind of gameplay that they both have is exceedingly similar.
Pants says Breath of the Wild felt like a refined Horizon.
I would argue that, although the one thing that Horizon had that Breath of the Wild was lacking was the feeling of kind of like larger scale enemies. I mean, you have the 4 beasts or whatever.
Those aren't really enemies though. Those are
Right.
just puzzles.
Yeah, they're just kind of giant puzzles. The cool thing about Horizon was you were in that big open world, you were fighting stuff that felt like it fit in that big open world. You know, the kind of thing where only an open world sized game like Horizon could offer that kind of scale to the enemy encounters, which I found refreshing, that they actually kind of utilized the size of their world for something a little more meaningful than I might die here.
Oh, you made it.
But that's the combat in general in Horizon felt tighter to me. But maybe that's because I'm not.
And you could do more.
You could do a lot more, but it felt tighter in that the controls felt a lot more fluid to me, whereas in Breath of the Wild, maybe it's because I'm not used to like the Zelda kind of style combat system. That's a distinct possibility.
Tyler says, as soon as you get the bow that knocks pieces off, or you collect as you go places to upgrade your weapons, or you get the free slinger that just immobilizes, the combat became unfun. I never want to compare the perfection of Breath of the Wild to Horizon Zero Dawn. Zelda does discovery correctly, does fast travel that makes sense, has environmental interactions that are much more meaningful than Horizon.
I wouldn't say meaningful. Finding Koroks was kind of...
Koroks and Moons and Odyssey are my two least favorite things about Nintendo games lately, where we equate quantity of things to do with the quality of a game. But if those things you're doing aren't fun, it doesn't matter. And gathering 900 Korok seeds doesn't matter, and getting 999 moons just felt bad. Like, give me 120 well thought out fun platforming challenges to get stars, like in Super Mario 64 and Galaxy, and I feel way better than, oh, you came around a corner, here's a moon.
Oh, yeah,
you hit a tree, here's a moon.
I will say that I agree with Tyler that Breath of the Wild, I think, is one of the few open world games that I've played recently that I actually felt did do exploration properly. The nice thing about Breath of the Wild was that your expectations were never betrayed. If you looked at a place in the distance and said, that looks cool, I bet there's something there for me to find.
Probably was.
There was, without doubt. I've never turned a corner in that game, thought that there should be something there, and then found nothing. In other open world games now, you play it and it's definitely not the case. You play like an Ubisoft game now, an open world game, and your expectations are now betrayed because you're expecting...
You just watched that side-by-side video of the E3 trailer versus the final game with every Ubisoft game.
Well, but even, like, I'm playing Odyssey right now. It's a really
like
fun...
Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's a really fun game, but I will say that in the open world kind of, stuff, there's a lot of empty space. There's a lot of like, oh, this place looks cool, I wonder if there's something here, and then there's not. It's more about the kind of points on the map, as where Breath of the Wild's exploration was more focused, I think, on, there was points on the map, but there was also a lot of stuff that wasn't on the map. And that kind of made a big impression on me. However, I will say that calling Breath of the Wild perfection is fanboying a little too much.
What? Tyler, you're not a fanboy. You're going to take that?
Because no game is perfect, and they can always work to improve. Oh, there we go. Now, Horizon was probably one of the best open world games until Spider-Man that Sony has put forward. So that is saying something.
Oh no, man! People overlooked so much in Spider-Man just because they wanted to get hyped for it. Like, the hacking puzzles were awful. The forced instant fail stealth missions, stupid PS2 garbage that should have stayed on the PS2. They gave you the option in the menu to just instantly skip every hacking in the game. If you let people just get rid of this whole chunk of your game, why'd you even put it in? If you didn't believe in it enough to, like, no, people should play this, why is it in your game? It just bothered me. All those hacking mini games were tedious and really didn't need to be there. They were just there to, like, oh, Peter Parker's a scientist thing.
Well, I mean, mini games in open world, story based, experiences are a joke anyway.
Yeah, it's tired.
Koroks, although the Koroks were fun,
They were a lot of like
like completing
platforming
all of that
things,
sucks. What's the other one that's a really
the gameplay in
Well,
Spider-Man
the-
is brilliant. It really makes you feel like Spider-Man. But the swinging, really tight. I would never fast travel in that game. Like just swinging around felt so good.
mm,
But the people really gave Spider-Man too much hype, given all the like trappings of bad, outdated game design it had. Also, like the collectibles made no sense. Did Peter Parker go to Staples every day and buy a new backpack and then forget it somewhere? If he's a genius, how is he also forgetting 100 backpacks around New York City? Things don't add up, Aaron.
No, I agree. But
It-
that's the kind of
It felt like a PS2 Spider-Man game that looked like a
Well-
PS4 Spider-Man game.
well, it was also made by Insomniac, so
That's true, but did you play Sunset Overdrive?
yes.
Sunset Overdrive is a new and sort of innovative open world game in the sense that it really did away with a lot of those like trappings of PS2 open world games. Oh, you're getting there. We're getting there. Another. Oh, we're on to the conflict. You're gonna beat my time. You're gonna beat my time, Aaron. I've been not paying attention to
This is
chat.
gonna be super tight.
Tyler says, I can easily overlook all the optional collectathon stuff with Korok seeds. They don't impede your progress if you don't collect them, and unless you're interested in hoarding weapons.
But none of that stuff does.
Yeah, you can get to Ganon in 19 minutes and just
Yeah.
win. So
Yeah.
the
that's true.
gameplay in Spider-Man from Pants was okay at best. Storytelling was brilliant. Storytelling was okay. I like the bold direction they took at the end. No spoilers, and it really was not like a really, I feel, innovative superhero thing. Like I like how they skipped the like he was already Spider-Man. I'm sick of origin stories.
Hmm.
But as far as like the motivations for everything was super like tropey. But that's okay. It's superheroes. Superheroes are tropey.
Superheroes are super tropey.
Tyler says Breath of the Wild sets a new precedent over anything else for open world games. Nothing is like it. The attention to detail is
Everything
spectacular.
is like it.
It's not perfection, but it sure is when you put aside any other open world game in the past 5 years. That's interesting because I don't know if anyone else following E3 interviews last week, but apparently the team behind the sequel to Breath of the Wild said they're heavily influenced by Red Dead Redemption 2, which personally doesn't get me super jazzed about it because Red Dead 2, like I played Breath of the Wild for that like goofy doesn't make sense Nintendo fun. And I played Breath of the Wild for that, like, your pants get wet as far as you step into the water and stuff you kill in the woods stays there for the rest of your game and decays slowly. Like, that level of detail. Horse genitals get longer when it's warm out, that type of thing. So with Breath of the Wild 2, if they're going for that, like, level of detail, I'm worried that the like, fun part of jumping around won't be as tight, but...
Oh my
Oh, you're getting there.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna start swearing in a second here, Steven. This is the most god-awful puzzle that has ever been.
I do struggle with this one. I had it down. I think I only messed up a couple times last time, but
You literally can't see anything. It's awful.
Pants says it's explained he won a backpack contest. It's in one of the bags. That's funny. Stupid but funny. Sunset Overdrive was Spider-Man's basic outline.
Yeah.
No, because it had all the rail gliding from Ratchet and Clank, and none of that's in the game. You can't swing around in Sunset. You can only cling to walls.
Yeah,
and
but
stuff.
I would not be surprised if I was told that that Sunset Overdrive was used as kind of the basis prototype for Spider-Man by Insomniac.
The rumor before Spider-Man came out was that Sucker Punch was making a Spider-Man game, which made more sense to me because Infamous feels a lot more like Spider-Man because you're in the air, you're gliding around.
For sure.
More than Sunset, IMO, but then it was Insomniac in the end.
Yeah, but they did the last Spider-Man too. But what if they, besides Sunset Overdrive, what have they done recently?
Ratchet and Clank remake.
That's
Fuse
true.
for 360 and PS3. It was a 4-player sort of third-person shooter.
Mm.
Which I think that was part of a phase where like they did Ratchet and Clank All for One and Fuse, which were 4-player sort of co-op games. I think they were trying to like get more into that, and then they eventually dialed it back for Sunset and Spider-Man. Pants says, "Oh no," I think in reference to the Red Dead inspiration for the new Breath of the Wild game.
You know, it has a lot more. It looks like it has a lot more mature and kind of horror themes to it.
I hope. Tyler says, "Nobody had done the Sinister Six yet, I'm assuming in a video game, which was fun. It was a trip to unbox the collector's edition after you finish the story because they said don't or it'll spoil the ending. I've never seen that before in a collector's edition, so that's kind of cool."
That is kind of cool.
Who are you helping? Wait, which achievement don't you have?
I don't care.
Okay.
The trick is that usually with the Avatar of Light, because you're constantly going clockwise in this, or counterclockwise in this, it's faster.
I can see that.
Because the Avatar of Light pedestal is usually on your
Right. Yeah.
or it's on your right on the first one, and then the other two, it doesn't matter. I don't know, man. Breath of the Wild was a good game, but there's parts of it that feel pretty empty and a little hollow, especially with the storytelling.
No one plays Nintendo games for a good story.
Well, you should.
But Nintendo doesn't care. They'll always think of gameplay first and just try to contrive some reason for you to be doing something.
I hate this so much.
Yep.
Steve.
Yeah. This one's a struggle. The characters are good. Character design at Nintendo is always tight.
But see, I liked.
Oh.
I got
There you go.
That was the thing, was that like Breath of the Wild had a lot of heart. It was a very sincere, genuine game. The little like that Nintendo touch to everything really makes that game shine. But I don't feel a connection with Link in Breath of the Wild like I would with Aloy in Horizon Zero Dawn, because she has so much more of a fleshed out character. There's a lot more of a narrative there that you're witnessing firsthand and kind of influencing with your gameplay, versus Breath of the Wild, which very much felt like you're less influencing it and you're more like discovering how bad you screwed everything up, and then trying to fix it. The fact that Link doesn't have any dialogue, I don't know, it makes him less of a character and more of a proxy for the player.
Tally says, "But Link can jump this time.
Yeah,
It's a masterpiece.
I don't care.
You could jump in Zelda too."
The wall climbing is pretty cool.
As soon as I figured out how to cheese it, it was because you just mash horse whistle and then sprint, and you can just run straight up a vertical cliff. So it was like when you figured out how to cheese the horses in Skyrim up cliffs.
Yeah. I don't know. There's...
You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it in a lot less time than me. Wait, you gotta do the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even taking my own advice. I would have liked to have gotten this done in an hour flat.
I don't know where you could shave off more time.
I could have done both of those puzzle skips. The two puzzles that we know you can skip. I'm gonna lose all my time right here. The two puzzles we know you can skip are some of the longer puzzles in the game. I could have taken more chances with skipping through some of the Shadow Mist stuff in the trials. But that's a dangerous game because you don't want to die.
Yeah, that'll set you back.
Yeah, it'll with the.
Oh, no, you gotta do the one behind you first.
No.
Pretty sure. Oh, you can do that. Yeah, that makes sense. Allie says the armor sets were really well done in Breath of the Wild. Another example.
They were really well done
in Horizon.
in Horizon. Some of those have become like iconic designs. I'm telling you, we're arguing apples to oranges. They're basically the same game.
Wouldn't that be apples and apples?
Uh,
I don't understand.
oh yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be apples and apples.
We're arguing Granny Smith apples to what's the other kind
some
of
other
apple?
kind of apple that's just as good.
Do I know another kind of apple?
Well, there's Macintosh.
Macintosh.
There's the other one.
Whoa, is that why they're called Mac PCs?
Yes.
Interesting. I feel stupid for not putting that together sooner.
Yeah,
It's coming up on time. Here we go. Everybody, hit that right switch.
Is it the right switch? Yes, it is.
And time. 106. Boom. There it is.
Man, 106.
We've sided with the avatar light. You could probably shave off 6 minutes.
Easy. I could get it under an hour if I practice my skips. There was a couple puzzles that I flubbed a little bit. You could probably, like a real practice speedrunner, I bet you could get it under 50 minutes.
If you got those skips
Yeah.
first try, it's all kind of luck there too.
Oh yeah, for sure. You would have to memorize those patterns, especially for the pressure plates.
That was pretty tight. Mert said you couldn't do it in under an hour. Oh, he's gone.
Well, I didn't do
Yeah,
it
he
in under
didn't,
an
so I
hour.
guess he was right, but
An hour and 6 is close.
yeah, no, that's 13 minutes better than mine. 23 minutes better than mine.
Yeah. It's my advantage is in the early game. Once you start getting to the puzzles, like even if you know how to do the puzzles, like you're not going to do it that much faster than somebody else who knows how to do the puzzles. So, what are you going to do?
What are you gonna do?
What are you going to do?
Well, that was Bring to Light on Xbox One, Speedrun, hour and 6 minutes, 25 seconds by Aaron. What's your last name, Aaron?
Hofsass.
Hofsass. Oh, that makes sense. That's your name on everything.
Yeah.
We got another, a little under an hour. I'm going to fill, so I'm going to hop over, play some guacamole, and Aaron's going to get back to work, I think.
I am going to get back
Cool.
to work.
Well, thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah,
Where can
thanks
people
for
find
having
you
me.
on socials if you want to tell yourself?
Nah, man. Nobody
No?
needs to know me.
Don't follow him, please. Don't pay attention at all.
You can find me on ArtStation.
Okay.
You can find me on ArtStation. It's HOFSTA,
Okay.
Hofsta, and you can find me on Instagram at Hofsta Draws Things.
Okay. Do you draw things?
No.
Oh, a bit of a misnomer then.
Yeah. Right.
Cool. Thank you.
Later, guys.
That was, again, Bring to Light on Xbox One. Available now. Also on PS4 and Steam with Steam VR and Oculus Rift support. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. My name is Steven. We are Red Meat Games, at Red Meat Games on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can find us on twitch.tv/Red Meat Games every Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern, and right here for Mixer Mondays every 2 p.m. Every Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Steven. You can find me at Steven Riley on stuff if you're interested. And with that, have a good week. Happy Monday. Hope this helped you get through part of your day. Helped me get through part of mine, so that's good. And yeah, remember to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Red Meat Games. Until next time, tune in Thursday on Twitch if you want to see more. Thanks. Bye.